Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking about everything that you need to know for the new moon. Before we really dive further into this topic, it's really important for you guys to be able to really grasp the understanding and the concept and the real actual idea that we live on a rock that is floating in ever expanding space. This rock has a moon, and this moon helps this rock function, and we live on it, and it plays a very significant role in our lives. So everything is made up of energy. You are made up of energy. I am made up of energy. This chair that I am on is made up of energy, and energy is vibrating. Everything is vibrating on whatever energetic frequency that it is vibrating on. And in science, it is scientifically proven, okay, that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. All of the energy that is here will forever be here. So with that being said, I would suggest learning the different energy that you have around you and maybe how to use it to your advantage, how to be able to work with the energy that is already there. Because it's there, you might as well be more intentional about it. So let's get right into it. What is the new moon? What am I even speaking about when I speak on the new moon? So the best way that I can go about describing it is painting a full picture for you guys. So our Earth, our planet, has one moon. Our moon takes 28 days to travel around the Earth, and within those 28 days, that is called the moon cycle. And within the moon cycle, there are 8 phases that the moon goes through. The new moon is the initiation. It is the beginning, the start of the lunar cycle. And this is why the new moon looks the way that it does when we view it from Earth. The new moon appears dark to us because it happens when we're here on Earth, then we have the moon, and then we have the sun behind it. The face of the moon that is facing the sun is well lit up, and then the face of the moon that we see is not lit up by the sun. It is facing towards us. And it is important to know that even in the darkness of the full moon, there is still light to be seen. You can still see the moon. It's not like the moon is completely black, completely dark. You can still see that the moon is very much so there. You know what would happen if the moon just decided to leave us one day? I just found out that the moon has been slowly, very slowly making like tiny further away movements from Earth. I just learned that. What if it decided to just leave us? What if it just decided to get pulled in some other direction by some other planet? You know what would happen? For one, the moon has the largest effects on our oceans. You know how massive the oceans are? We literally know pretty much nothing when it comes to those large bodies of water. When the full moon comes in, the moon affects our tides, creating higher and lower tides. Certain animals within our ecosystem depends on those lower and higher tides for survival, to eat, for their homes. If the moon went away, those specific animals, the things that thrive and depend on those lower and higher tides, would die. The things that ate those things would die, and then the chain reaction would continue. If the moon was to leave us, you could say goodbye to a lot of different things. Like, the world would be different. That is just one of them, and that is already significant enough. Imagine how dark it would be. When the sun sets, the moon comes out and illuminates the night. If the moon decided to go away, it'd be very dark. Yeah, it'd be very dark, very quick. It'd mess up our entire the ecosystem would be. For life on Earth and Earth itself to depend so much on the moon, it should play a major role in our lives. It should be more significant to us. We should work more with that energy because your livelihood depends on it. Your well-being, life as you know it right now, depends partly on the moon being where it is, doing what the moon does. So maybe it's time for everyone to put more emphasis or just some sort of thought or some sort of recognition to the moon in some sort of way or form. And now I want to get more into the more so magical, metaphysical side of the moon. And honestly, in relation to what's scientifically proven, it's honestly the same. It's just about using that energy to your advantage, having the perception that you have the power to actually create with that energy. So remember how I stated before that everything is made up of energy. The energy that is here has always been here and will forever be here. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. And energy has the ability to vibrate on higher or lower frequencies. Now, the energy associated with the moon, speaking on a metaphysical level, has to deal with new beginnings. You can almost think of it as a new year. Just like it is the beginning of the new lunar cycle, the 28 days that it takes for the moon to travel around the earth, this is the start to your new journey. For the next 28 days, you're going to go on this journey till you reach your destination again. This is a new year for you. This is a time for you to set new intentions, for you to set a new plan. This is also a time for some introspection, some self-analysis, for you to really go within and understand yourself on a deeper level so you can plan and put action behind your next steps. So we learned how the new moon works and why it appears dark on our side to us, just like the moon has entered this darkness. Well, yeah.
Okay, I was a little hesitant here to mention darkness because I don't want us all to think that darkness is a bad thing, because it's definitely not. To enter your darkness is also another way of saying entering your shadow self, really going within and looking at the parts of yourself that may be in the shadows, that need your love, that need your attention, that need some light. So just so we all know, darkness does not equate to something that's bad, okay? Okay.
And you yourself need to enter this space of going within. Really taking the time for yourself and you need for you to be able to be on the right path and move forward. During this time, you may feel very much so to yourself. You may not feel as social as you normally do. You may not feel the desire to want to be outside and be in open environments. You may want to stay indoors. You may want to journal more. You may want to just be by yourself. And that energy is associated with the new moon. That is aligned with the new moon energy. And like I stated before, yes, the moon appears dark to us, but you can definitely still see it. There is light that is still there. And translating that back into life, when humans are maybe in a dark space, there's always the light at the end of the tunnel. There's always that rainbow that's going to come after the storm. The rain doesn't last forever, and the moon is there to also remind us of that. Since we're already speaking on metaphysical things, the moon is represented by your emotions, your internal world, your intuition. And the third point I would like to get into is using your resources that nature provides to you. It's going to be a lot smoother in life for one to just go with the flow of things. The moon starts its new cycle every single month, every 28 days. If you wanted to use the resources around you that nature provides, if you wanted to go with the flow and use that energy to your advantage, you would have a new start to your life every 28 days. For women, that's something that's already true. Every month, a woman has her cycle. And throughout the month, a woman's body goes through the process of building up again to have that release or to have a baby. So further aligning oneself with the energy of the moon, something that is on this constant ever-flowing cycle that's going to have a new moon, that's going to have a full moon, and continue on this constant flow. Can I explain to you like this? This is the moon on its flow. This is you. If you're finding yourself in stagnant energy, if you're finding it very difficult for you to move forward on your journey, you could just hop on this flow right here. And now you're flowing with the moon, because the moon's flow is always constant. It will never stop. It will always keep going. So you might as well find yourself on that flow, align yourself with that flow, use that resource that you have that's natural. Use that energy. Learn to work with that energy and use it to the best of your ability on your path with good intentions, of course, and help propel yourself forward. Why not? It seems like a beautifully fantastic idea to me. It has helped me out on my journey, and I'm just here to spread the word, okay? So now we have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I express my gratitude. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts at Coco Dumpling. And be sure to like this video, comment down below, and let me know what was your favorite point, maybe something new that you learned about the video. What did you like about the video? Just, you know, we could chit chat down below in the comments section. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of this community here. Again, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in my next video. I am just here to spread the word, spread the message. The moon has helped me a lot on my journey, and I want you guys to have the same progress that I've experienced on my journey. So it's only right for me to give you guys the tools and the resources that I've used that I know work.